Hi, folks. I'm going to walk you through the course. This is a brief course introduction here. So the first thing I want to point out, when you go to the Blackboard shell, you'll notice at the top of the page, your first folder you've got is your syllabus, course calendar, grading, and course policies. And of course, that's got your syllabus and your course calendar, which is in your syllabus. But if you want to get to it easier, it's right there for you. Your course calendar, it's got all your assignments that are due, your major essays. It's an important document to keep an eye on. You'll notice here's a rubric for our major essays. Here's a rubric for everything else. Here's our guidelines for our discussion. And here's some guidelines for online learning and best practices. This next folder, Writing Research Workshop and Revision Resources. This has a lot of resources that are going to help you as you're writing your major essays, as you're researching, workshopping, revising, pretty much anything that has to do with your major essays. This is going to be a great resource for you. So let's take a look at that. So you'll notice you've got your 3 major essays. All the assignments are right there. Here's your guide to research. You'll notice that you've got more resources that will help you through your first major essays. You've got APA format guides, so you can go back and look and make sure that you're meeting the requirements for APA, which we'll use for all of our essays in the class. And then you'll see that the basic, the basic writing skills that we work on in this class, like transitions, thesis statements, strong body paragraphs. You'll notice there's all kinds of resources to help you there. So that's there to help you as you're writing your major essays. You'll notice also your online class readings. Any readings that we read in the class are all collected here for you. So if you want to go back and reference them and don't want to search by week, you can go right here. Thirdly, this water cooler, this is a discussion. It's not required. You won't have assignments that you'll need to complete here, but what it is there for is anytime you have a question or you have something that you want to talk to your classmates about, this is the place that you would go. So any general assignment questions or discussions that you want to have with your classmates, this is the place to do it. This fourth course here, this fourth folder rather, this walks you through the basics, like how to turn in an assignment. If you're not familiar with Blackboard, this may be a good resource for you to look at and learn the basics. So that's there to help you out. Now, let me walk you through what your typical week is going to look like. On Monday morning, I would recommend each Monday taking a look at what we've got going on for the week. I will post a weekly announcement here for you, and that will let you know the basic assignments you've got, what skills we're working on, what major things are going to be coming due this week. So you'll notice when you go into each week, so week 1, for example, you've got your week 1 overview. Each week we'll have an overview like that just tells you the gist of what we're up to. Any instructional videos or resources or things that you need to read and look over in order to do the assignments for the week are going to be right here as well. So you'll see this week it's a lot of introduction stuff. So you'll kind of see your instructor introduction, of course, this video you're watching, and introduction to Purdue, your syllabus quiz preparation. So you always want to make sure you look closely at those because those are going to help you be successful on the assignments for the week. And then you've got your assignments folder. So each week has an assignments folder. All assignments are due Wednesday before midnight or Sunday before midnight. So make sure that you kind of get into that habit and know that that's when things are going to be due, and that'll be consistent for you. So you'll see here each week you've got all your assignments. So you'll notice here your syllabus quiz, your discussion, and your critical reading assignment. These are all going to be due on Wednesday, right? And then you'll notice these last 2 assignments are due later. So you notice those are your Sunday assignments when they are due. So you'll go through and you'll complete the assignments, look at all the directions. You'll turn them in here on Blackboard to earn credit. One bit of advice, I would encourage you to make sure of course, you're required to turn assignments in on Microsoft Word. It won't allow me to view it otherwise, but I would encourage you to always make sure that you keep a separate copy of it so that for some reason, if Blackboard were to have a glitch, you don't lose your work. And secondly, you've got all your work organized throughout the semester, so you have everything right in front of you. And this brings me to my next point. You'll probably notice on the syllabus that the deadlines are Wednesday and Sunday for weekly assignments. And so if for some reason you're unable to meet the deadline, you have 48 hours where you're able to turn it in at a reduced amount of credit. So there's a 10% deduction. But so for example, here's what that means. So for example, the syllabus quiz. So it's due on the 13th, you can see here. So you will have 48 hours to complete this at a reduced score. So so if it's due on the 13th, for example, you've got until the 15th at midnight. You've got 48 hours. And after that point in time, that assignment disappears from Blackboard and you're no longer able to earn credit for that. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of that. So folks, you can kind of see how the rest of the semester plays out. We've got 3 major essays and 3 major modules. We start off with the definition argument, and then we go into the rhetorical analysis, and then we go into the causal argument. Now, there are no required textbooks for this class, but you will need a Netflix subscription for our second module, the rhetorical analysis. We'll be analyzing documentaries, and you're required to have access to Netflix for that. So, folks, that's the main information I wanted to share with you. Again, if you want to have any conversations with classmates, make sure you pay attention to the water cooler link here at the top of your page. If you message me in the assignments link here, make sure you always send it as an email as well. And you'll probably notice by the syllabus, the quickest way to get in touch with me is email. I check my email Monday through Friday. I will get back with you within 24 hours. Emails over the weekend, I may not always get back to you until Monday. But that's the quickest way to reach me. But so folks, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.